Hi Libra, welcome to your timeless reading. This is just going to be a reading that is going to be 7 days onward from the time that you see it. So any month, doesn't matter, just 7 days onward from what you've just watched it from is when this is going to be for. Now keep this in mind, as it is a timeless reading, this could have just happened in your life as well. So not necessarily something going forward, but maybe something that you just experienced as well. If you do resonate with the reading, be sure to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you need a personal reading, you can check that down in the description box below. Alright Libra, let's see what's going on for the next 7 days for you. So our first card out we have is the Eight of Swords, really letting go of outside opinions, letting go of people's opinions that don't really need to be influencing your life, really making those decisions on your own. This might have been breaking free from those outside opinions as well, making sure that you are the one deciding, and it can just be a message as well going forward that you need to be the one deciding for yourself instead of allowing other people to decide for you. So the next card that we have is the Three of Cups. Now the Three of Cups is a water sign. The Swords here is a air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But the Three of Cups is water, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Three of Cups to me is also a reconciliation card. So if you're looking to reconcile with somebody within the next 7 days, it does look very possible. It does look like this coming together is something that you perhaps, or your person or you, had to let go of the opinions of others about coming together and really decide that for yourselves. The next card that we have is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is an earth sign energy, so Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, but it's becoming more balanced within the situation, and I think this really just ties back right on to our first card here of letting go of those outside opinions, not allowing outside people to really be able to decide what's going on in your relationships, or even if it's beneficial for you to return to this person. I think this is something where you had to decide for yourself, and now you're finding that the situation is becoming more balanced. There's more equal give and take within this relationship. Instead of moving on to something where it was disbalanced again, it's now something where this coming back together is a lot more balanced. Now we do have the World card. The World card talks about allowing cycles to start new and completing old ones. So really closing off these old cycles that you had here of letting other people influence you and starting new cycles with this person there, closing off the old cycles that you had with them and learning to create new ones here moving forward that are going to be more balanced and a lot more celebratory coming together. And we do have another major arcana here, the card of Leo, Strength in reverse. So learning to be more vulnerable within your guys' situations, really just allowing this vulnerability to bring you two back together and show a little bit more openness, and the need for balance is really what this vulnerability is allowing within your guys' connection. So Libra, this does look very good overall. It looks like for the next 7 days, you are really moving forward with your own opinions and your own thoughts and your own judgments, and that's allowing you to get into some sort of reconciliation, be it romantically or friendships. You know, it works either way, but starting to come back together with those that are around you and be more balanced, learning to have these new cycles with the people around you, and learning to be a little bit more vulnerable as well. On the bottom of the deck, we do have the Three of Swords, so perhaps this is something that is a reconciliation for a romantic partner, just because this is the card of healing. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be with another partner. It can be a healing situation where your friends are coming back together with you and having a little bit of reconciliation there if you've been away from your friends. But it can be either way for the next 7 days, coming together with friends that you have recently fallen out with, or a lover that you've recently fallen out with as well. So now let's jump into our Moonology cards. So we have you and your loved ones are safe, the new moon in Cancer, so you can be dealing with a Cancer sign, but you and your loved ones are safe is talking about this new cycle here. So again, with the world of starting these new cycles, but it's also talking about how the fact of you and your person feel the exact same way. Your person is feeling how you do, so you want to reconcile, they want to reconcile as well, Libra, and we do see this here of this coming together and wanting things to be a little bit more balanced. They feel the exact same way that you do. Now we have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. So moving forward, you guys need to have a plan on how to not repeat the past. So definitely if you are had some sort of rough falling out, you need to make sure that's not going to happen again. If things were not balanced before, you need to make sure how they are going to be balanced and be more vulnerable within this connection here. Just making sure that you guys have a plan on how you're going to progress forward within this connection or this friendship. It is also the Taurus card, so you can be dealing with a Taurus as well. And then we have the new moon in Gemini. Communication is key, so really understanding the benefits of communicating within your guys' connection here and understanding how good it is when it is something that you guys can get together and communicate and have this good back and forth flow there, making sure that you guys are actually talking to each other and really understanding how you guys are coming across to each other as well. This can also indicate that you are dealing with a Gemini. So far we have Cancer, Taurus, Gemini. We also have a bunch of air signs here as well, specifically Leo. So we have a lot except for the fire signs, but we do have Leo here. So that's not necessarily saying that you are not dealing with a different fire sign. It's just saying that that's not the energy that's coming forward within this specific reading, but you can still be dealing with a Aries or a Sagittarius. The good thing is that you guys have 2 new moons. So new moons is new cycles. You're closing off these old cycles of these bad patterns that weren't very practical in the past and learning to make new cycles on feeling connected overall and learning how to have better communication. So if you're resonating with the reading so far, be sure to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. And we'll dive into our last cards here, our wisdom of the oracle. Alright, so we have number 15, message in the bottle. This is a message coming towards you, your person wanting to communicate with you. This is definitely a situation where they are going to come forward with some communication, and we see that here as well with a Gemini. Communication is key. So your person is going to come forward with communication to have this reconciliation there. There is, if you guys have been in a no contact period, that is something that is going to end. Number 1 is all about new beginnings. We see that here with all these new moons and starting the new cycle. And number 5 is about challenges. So this is going to be the challenge of making sure that you guys are being practical moving forward and making sure that you guys are having this balanced connection. So next we have number 20, imagine in reverse. This is just saying really imagine the possibilities. Don't close out your mind to things. Really open your mind. And I think that goes back to our original first card there of the 8 of Swords, saying open your mind to the outside possibilities that are not trapping you. So don't allow other people to trap you in their opinions. Really use your own imagination to move forward. We do have the 0, which is these new cycles that are starting, and the 2 is duality. And then we have peace in reverse, number 23. 2 is all about the duality, as we talked about there, and 3 is all about expansion, which is kind of the same as the imagine, really expanding your imagination. But peace is saying that peace is going to be coming to the situation. So you guys have been healing from this heartache here, and it is something that is going to balance out and have more peace in your guys' situation as well moving forward. So that's really nice, Libra. It's really nice energy coming towards you. I think I will do an extended reading for you guys to move into this message here and see what is really going on moving forward with this reconciliation and what can you expect from this message as well. So you can check that down in the description box below for the link. But I do hope that this resonated with you in the best way possible. And remember, this is no specific time frame to it. It's just the next week from you. So whenever you watch this, this is from today forward, moving on the next 7 days. So I do hope that this helps and it brings you a little bit of clarity. And if you decide to join in the extended readings, I will see you there. Thank you so much, Libra.